Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Elder-Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. In the last episode, we finished out the Temple Guild, specifically the Temple of Akatosh, and we reached max rank over there. In this episode, we are going to be attempting to join the Thieves Guild, which requires us to go and pick a lock of a store without an open spell, but I currently have a big ol' lock picking of 18%, so it's going to be fun to see if we can even get that done. If not, then I think I have to pickpocket people, but my pickpocket's also not that great at a good old 4%. But before we do that, I did check, as I said at the end of the last episode, that there are some quests, specifically 4 quests, that we did not do over at the Fighters Guild because they angered certain people. And one of the quests angers a main NPC, a main story NPC, so we have to wait until we're, at least a portion of the way into the main story to do that. But the other quest that we can do for the Fighters Guild angers the Dark Brotherhood. But since we've already done the Dark Brotherhood, we can afford to take the hit to the reputation from them, so we're going to go on ahead and do one quest over here at the Fighters Guild before we go officially and join, or try and attempt to join the Thieves Guild. If for some reason, I'm not going to make you guys sit and watch me try and pick a lock, so I'm going to probably do that, while it's still recording, but not make you guys sit and watch it. And if for some reason, after a significant amount of time, if I cannot get a store to open, and I can't get people to, pickpocket successfully, basically, we might maybe do Daedric quests. But other than that, let's talk to you. And the quest that we need to do is Standard Protection. How are you, Vesson? If you need work, I've got something for you. Standard protection job. Interested? Absolutely. Alright. The client's name is Uthorian Ashley over at the Copperford residence, just up the street here. He wants you over there right away. Seem very agitated, you know the type. He'll give you all the details when you get there. Okay, the Copperford residence. Received word the thugs intend to ransack my house tonight. I can't. Thank you. But I am looking specifically for the Copperford residence. Northwest. Okay, well at least that points us in this direction. Can you maybe tell me exactly where can you mark it on my map? Okay, well, you had to hope and dream that the situation would happen. Okay, so still northwest, so roughly about 1/4 of the town technically, so that's not too great, but it's also not too bad. At least we know Gothway Garden. We're somewhat familiar with it. I will be back once we find the building. Alright, found it. Let's get you away from the building because I don't want you fusing into the building. Let's take out my knife just because my Daikatana just... Hello! Okay, well, yep, back off, Mater. We'll do you the same way we did with Uthorian Ashley over there. Okay, well, listen, if you want to take a shot at the champ, you best not miss, so make it your best attempt here, gentlemen. But just let you know, I have a Daikatana, so I have the range on all of you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. And sayonara to you as well. We'll take that. Come on, Daedric Boots. It's the last thing we got left to do. Last thing we need. No such luck. Okay. Now, I have a bad feeling our person we were looking for is no longer with us. It seems to be true. Listen to my warnings, Van and Masterfield. Okay. That is not the correct one. That is also not the correct one. This is what happens to people who don't listen to my warnings. Van and Masterfield. Okay. And that's Potion of Slow Falling, so we actually don't need to know that. Okay. Do you know who Van and Masterfield is? I wish I knew Vassip could be anywhere. Okay. We might have to go back to the Fighters Guild and inform them that the person we were here to standardly protect is just straight up standardly dead. But on our way over there, we can ask a few people about this Vanin. I wasn't talking down to you, and you know it. We can ask a few people. There's about 5 or 6 people we can ask. It's a good story it is. Van Masterfield hangs around in Buckingham Manor, mainly. Buckingham Manor. Does that show up now on my thing? No, okay. Buckingham Manor. Buckingham Manor. There we go. I believe we've been here before. I believe it's a dungeon, if my memory serves me correctly, but it might not be. It might be a town. It's a town. Again, all these places start, sounding very similar. Okay. Hello, good sir. I need to know where this person... Oh, I'm not talking down. I'm talking like a normal person. Well, none of my damn business. Okay, fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. Can you help me, good sir? Where is nothing? Okay. I don't have the first clue, really. It's going to be one of these situations and scenarios. Pardon me, Vanna Minsterfield lives in Buckingham Manor. I think she's always hanging around with sinister types, though, so don't go looking for her unless you know that's all. Okay. None of your business. Let's go to the tavern. That's always a nice little tiny kind of location we can always start our asking in. And honestly, if they don't know, there's only, what, 3, 5, 9, 12 other buildings after the manor, so it's not like, it's the world's most complicated, convoluted. Yeah, you're not who I need. I am looking... That is not what I was looking for. Can you tell me about this person? No, okay. This is all... Lives in Buckingham Manor, I think. Hangs around... Okay. I will be back once we find this person. Okay, I think I finally found her. I think she's in this house. Bring it. You. Yes? Wait, you're that Fighters Guild musclehead poor old with Orion Ashley thought could protect him, aren't you? Who let this high elf in here? No, 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 no. Just no. Take all of you. Anything you want to say? No. Did you teleport somewhere else? Or, oh, hello. Okay, you guys prove no problems. We'll take that just simply because we can sell it. Anybody else want some? I'm here to dish it out. Anybody? That it? Very well. I was too late. I was surprised but it's already dead. I'm assuming then we're finished. Alright, I assume we go back to Gothway Garden. Because I figure that's probably it, because nothing else has popped up. I will be back once we are at the Fighters Guild. I will apparently not be back. Somebody has challenged me to honorable combat, so I will oblige them by sticking my Daikatana in their body. Goodbye to... Oh, hello. Really? Really? No, just cut it out. Anybody else? Anybody else want some? Okay. I will be back once we are at the Fighters Guild. Alright, we're back here at the Fighters Guild. And ready to hand it in. Interesting. Really interesting. The Fighters Guild of Gothway Garden has sent me to the Copperford residence to meet with a client, Orion Ashley, who's in need of some protection. Orion Ashley will give me the full details himself. I was too late. I surprised the assassins at the Copperford residence, but Orion Ashley was already dead. This could be a thing of where I need... Is that person coming for me, or is that... Okay, not okay. This could be a thing where I need to wait a number of days. I could have also left early from the Buckingham Manor, so I will be back when I figure out what I need to do. Okay. It is a wait, it's a 10 to 21 day wait thing, so I will just do what I normally do when I need to wait amount of time, and that is I will just travel to a random city and go there. A dusty courier flags you down. Vasa, thank Debella at last. This letter's for you. Great. Read said letter. Not that button. Not that button again. Dear Vassett, my name is Elizabeth Mastersley, daughter of Orion Ashley. When I heard of your heroic action in avenging my father's death, I wanted to thank you myself. I would be grateful if you could come see me if you have time. Elizabeth Mastersley, the Wickton residence, Daggerfall. Oh, that's a really unfortunate location. That's a really unfortunate location. I'm not a big fan of that location. Okay. Well, let's try and go to Daggerfall. I think that's... No, that's Aldingwall. Where is Daggerfall? I've never actually been to actual straight-up Daggerfall before. I've been trying to avoid it. It's down there. Please. Okay. What time is it? 7 in the morning? Okay, let's try and get this done as quickly as possible. Let's not look at anything. Let's not interact with anything. Let's just go to where we need to go, which is the Wickton residence, southwest. And then we're leaving immediately, because this is technically the main area for one of the main areas of the main story that we've been avoiding intentionally. We were able to avoid it in, was it a Dark Brotherhood quest, I want to say? Or it might have been a Knights Guild quest. It was one of the guilds, but we were not able to avoid it here. Excuse me. Can you tell me where the Wickton residence is? Northwest? Okay. Can you tell me where the Wickton residence is? Southwest. It has to be this building then. Yes, okay, great. Okay. We're going in here, bringing our sword out, and then we're leaving immediately as soon as this quest is done, because I don't want I really wanted to avoid being in Daggerfall until we were actually part of the main quest, but we didn't get such luck. Hello? That seems like something I can interact with, but I can't. Okay. Interesting. Apparently there's 2 doors. Okay, that was freaking me out there for a second. Okay. You're who I need to talk to, but let me make sure you're here by yourself and, you know, not being held prisoner. I'm a little, paranoid. Closet? Yeah, closet. Okay. Yes, you wanted to speak to me. Vassip, look out, it's a trap. Really? Hello? You should spend as much time sharpening your wits as you do sharpening your blade, Vassip. Nothing is simpler than laying an ambush for you Fighters Guild thugs. No. Oh, really? Bravo on you. You guys are hitting quite... Oh, you guys are hitting actually quite hard. Okay. Well, you can play at that game. I'm just gonna funnel you. I'm gonna heal again because I actually do need it. And I'm gonna funnel you even more, so if you don't mind coming up here. Okay, thank you. Take that. Okay, come on. I don't want to have to... I've learned from Dark Souls. Listen, if there's one thing I've learned from Dark Souls, it's how to intentionally, you know, pull people when I need them. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to heal, thank you. We'll take the Daedric War Axe because we can sell it. And then nothing really else, I'd imagine. Take that, that. And I'm assuming we maybe go back to the Fighters Guild? Thank you for rescuing me from those assassins. If you could get me to the Copperham residence in Grimfort, I can make my escape from Daggerfall on my own there. Okay, well then we'll go to Grimfort. Grimfort. There we go. And we're just going to pretend we were never in Daggerfall at all, just ever. Okay, so we need to go to the what is it residence? The Copperham residence. Okay, how big is this town? Oh, it's a town. Okay. Let's see if we get lucky. Hello. Hi. Can you tell me where the Copperham residence is? But by the way, you're wanting me to take you here. Why don't you tell me where it is? If I can't get someone to help me, I can actually go and ask way west of here. We might go over here and ask the Dark Brotherhood, because technically I think the Dark Brotherhood can't tell me a lie, so I'm hoping that means that they can, they'll just mark it on my map. That's not a guarantee from, what is it, Spy Master, I believe, is one of the perks from the Dark Brotherhood. Granted, it doesn't make story sense because I believe that the guild that we're going up against is the Dark Brotherhood, so maybe we won't do that just for, you know, continuity reasons. Hello, where's the copper? Okay. I will be back once we've taken this person to the Copper Room residence. Okay, we found the Copper Room residence. I don't know how I can thank you for saving my life, as well as avenging my father's death. Please accept this claymore. It belonged to my father, and I would like you to have it. Thank you. I will sell it, because honestly, Your name is Lord Kane. I mean, if you're a lord, that's quite sad that you're in that current state. Okay, just checking quickly, so I get stuck on the door. No, Hello? Oh, I was climbing is what I was doing. I'm still not used to doing that. Okay, well, you're safe. Let's go back to Gothway Garden, even though I'm fairly certain that's not Gothway Garden. Let's go back to Gothway Garden, even though I'm fairly certain we don't need to go and turn in this quest, but we might, because I'm pretty sure me getting that claymore is the end of the quest, but I'm just going to go quickly make sure. And if we are done with the Fighters Guild for the time being, again, there's a 3-part quest, which we need to wait until we're, a decent way into the main quest. We might actually have to wait until the main quest is over. I don't know even if you have the ability to do more quests after the main quest is over. I have no idea, or if the game just ends. It didn't do that for Arena, so I'd imagine it doesn't do the same thing for Daggerfall, but I could be completely wrong. So if we don't have to... Hello? Nope. Done? Correct. Great. Let me mark the standard protection quest as completed. Marked as done. Thank you. Let me go to... What do I want? I want that list now. Thank you. Okay, here's what's going to happen. I am going to go... Okay, we're here in Whitewood Borough, I believe. Yeah. And basically what's going to happen is I'm going to try to join the Dark Brotherhood. Now, for me to join the Dark Brotherhood, I need to successfully lockpick a store without an open spell, or break into a store without an open spell. Now, I'm assuming that means lockpick. I don't think that means I can just bash the door down. But I might be wrong. I might be able to just straight up bash the door down, and that counts. But I'm going to try all my options. We'll see if it works. If it does, you'll see the successful attempt, because I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me screw this up 46 times, because I feel like this is going to probably take me a while. And if we succeed, we'll be doing Thieves Guild. If we can't succeed after, I don't know, 30 minutes or 40 minutes of me trying, I don't know, you're going to see me doing some Daedric quests, is basically what's going to happen. So, yeah, I will be back in a little while. Okay, finally. This is a alchemist shop in Aldingwall. I decided to go back to Aldingwall, which is where we did the Knights Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, simply because there's that huge cluster of stores right next to all one another. There's about 8. So I just ran in a circle for a few times, and the first few times I ran through the circle, it didn't do anything. Then I would sleep in a bed for 24 hours at the inn that's next door and do it, and eventually I leveled up, and finally, on this go, I got into the alchemist's shop. Okay. I don't think I have to steal anything, but in case I do, let's see. Is there anything I want to steal? Not really. Do I need to steal anything is the question. I'll take something just in case I do need to take something. Guards. Okay, well, let's get out of here now. And then, oh, hello. No. Goodbye. Nope, I can't. I don't hear you saying halt. In fact, I need to know the nearest location out of here. It's this way and straight down, correct? Correct. Okay, and now we're just gonna make a break for it. I would really wish I was having my horse at full speed, but I'm currently carrying a heavy cart. So we're just going to have to do this and have to be a little bit vigilant of the guards that are currently yelling halt. So we have to just kind of avoid them and be smart, because if not, we're going to get arrested. And, okay, where's the... No, it's this way. Okay. Great. As long as they don't catch me, I'm out of here scot-free. And I believe I'm out of here scot-free. Can I go? Can I travel? Travel to Gothway Garden. Great. Travel back to Aldingwall, because I believe I can just be now. I don't think they're going to try and arrest me, because they didn't catch me. As long as you get away, I believe they don't... You can kill people, I believe, because I believe that's what we did for Dark Brotherhood. We just killed people, and then they didn't mind if we we're back around them the next day as long as we got away from them the first time. Let me see. Hello, people. I'm looking specifically for a guard just to confirm this because I have a feeling Aldingwall is big enough. Aldingwall is a big enough place that I feel there's probably going to be a Thieves Guild here because there was a Dark Brotherhood here. So if there is, we're going to be doing missions here in Aldingwall. But I want to look for a guard and make sure I'm actually safe enough to currently be in this location. Man, I don't normally run into a guard by now. No wonder this place was so easy to break into. You have no guards walking about. Okay, I will be back once I find a guard to just confirm, and I believe I probably have to wait a number of days like I did with Dark Brotherhood, so I will be doing a number of days of waiting, and I will be back once, I'm assuming, receive a letter, because that's how we got it for the Dark Brotherhood, so I'm assuming we'll probably receive a letter from the Thieves Guild as well, so I will be back. I'm fairly certain now that what I need to do is actually go on ahead and then steal something, because I've waited, and I've actually traveled for close to about a month, and nothing's popped up, so I think it's not just you have to break into a lockpick a thing successfully. I believe you actually probably also have to steal something. So I will be sure to do that the next time. So I will be back in a little while. Okay, I broke in. I'm just going to take that. And take that. And take that. So I've stolen from multiple people. I also want to break into here, take this, and break in here and take that as well, and I've broken into everything, and I've not gotten caught, so hopefully now that means that I have been successful. We will see. I was not caught at all, and I stole multiple things, so that theoretically now should mean that everything should work out. But who knows how this is going to go. We might have to go to pickpocketing, and I have no idea. But in my mind, I broke in successfully without an open spell, was not caught, and I stole multiple things, so I should be okay. So let's go in here and rest for, I believe 3 days is however long it takes. For 99 hours. And I will be back once, hopefully, we get a letter. A one-eyed beggar hands you a letter. A woman in gray paid me to give this to you, he says. Okay, there we go. I had to not get caught, or maybe steal something. I don't know, anyway. Parchment. Fasten. You were a thief. Do not try to deny it. You have been seen in the act. There is honor among thieves. Either join the guild or face the consequences. Steal the boots from the Hawksley residence in Horton Hamlet. If you desire to join us, you have 91 days. Okay. In Horton Hamlet. Perfectly fine. We're gonna go to Horton Hamlet. So, I have no idea where that is. It does not show up on our active quests journal. And, oh, it's a big place. Okay. Perfectly fine, but we just gotta steal boots. How hard can stealing boots be? Probably shouldn't go ask around though for people, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, that was so close. I forgot I was not in. I was almost in pickpocket mode. Okay, there we go. Do you know where that is? Northwest. Thank you very much. I'm not, going to steal anything. So if they complain that somebody is stealing, don't mention the person's going around asking about where the location of that house is. Now let's immediately do it again somewhere. Okay. Thank you so much for your generosity in guiding a lost person. Wow, these people just really don't want to point me to a direction to steal. Okay, perfectly understandable. It's gonna be here though. Nope. Okay, it's gonna be here though. Okay. Good sir, I know I just passed you, but I need you to really point me in this. Really? What about you? Thank you for marking it on my map. I think that technically probably makes you an accomplice now, I'm going to be honest. But, thank you. Okay, great. Here we go. Off. Don't know why I'm getting my sword out. I'm a thief. Okay. Da-da, 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 da-da. You don't see me. I promise you. Oh, hello! I'm gonna be honest, no, thank you. If you want to come in here, though, I will fight you in here. I don't want to kill in front of the, Come on. Or okay. Thief, I'll teach you to steal from a wizard. It'll be a lesson you won't soon forget. Okay, or not. Goodbye. Listen, I'm perfectly fine now at this point. If we're gonna, you know, let bygones be bygones, I will be happy to get rid of you. Should be in here, theoretically. Yep, okay. Take you. As you pick up the boots, you hear the soft rustle of paper. A note is tucked inside the boots. Tristanak Harsmith Garesley Palace. Okay. So Garesley Palace. So we're going to Garesley Palace? Nope, not Orchard there. Go here. Is it a town? It is a town. And what did it say? I want to make sure that I want to Tristanak Harsmith. Okay. Well, there's only one place listed here that's, you know, already marked on my map, so I have a feeling I'm probably just going to go here. It's so foggy, I don't even know where the door is, though. That's the one issue that's currently being presented. And it's a very legitimate problem, because I have no idea where this... Oh, there's the door. Great, okay. You hear footstep. Is someone awake in the house? Okay. Let me get down in my crouching position, because who knows what I've gotten myself into. Anybody up here? Nope, okay. Closet. Perfect. That area is swept. Anybody in here? Nope. What about in here? Okay. Hello? Interesting. No idea why, then, that place is marked on my map already. That's really quite bizarre, I would say. I guess let's go to the inn, then? And we're talking to Tristan something. Listen, I can't get rid of your stuff, but I'm looking for specifically the this person. No, man, okay. Don't have the first clue. That's perfectly fine. I hate this menu sometimes, guys. Easy. Way west of here. None of you are going to give me anything more than that. But, so I don't know why I'm even asking. So, way west. So it's going to be probably this tiny little building over here, I would imagine. Did I do what I think I did? No. Interesting, okay. For some reason, there's multiple named places here. That's really intriguing. Okay. Nope, that's not who I need to talk to. You're who I need to talk to. Hello? Another initiate. Sometimes I wonder if the guild can hold them all. I see they sent you after a mage's boots. It's a popular choice of late. You are now a member of the Thieves Guild. Whenever you enter a town, you will know if there are any guild buildings there. Unfortunately, guild rules say I have to pay you for this worthless piece of trash because you stole in the service of the guild. Here's a gold piece. Oh, I almost forgot. You are also entitled to a dungeon map. Here, let me show you where Tower Bucking is on your map. Thank you. I think I already know where that is, though. Great. So now we are a part of the Thieves Guild. Let's go and... Nope, not there. Let's travel to Aldingwall. Because I said that if there is a Thieves Guild in Aldingwall, which I have a pretty good feeling there's going to be, because it's such a big town. There is. It's this... Oh, it's right there. Interesting. Alright. So I will be back once we are at the Thieves Guild. Alright, we are here at the Thieves Guild. It's a very inconspicuous looking place. Let's get our kind of layout of everything. Here's the first door. What's in here? Another door. Hello. Damn the dragon. Good to see you, Vasip. Okay, well, nice to see you too, even though I'm fairly certain we've never met, but hello. Maybe my reputation precedes me. No. Okay, I get quests from the guy sitting down. Perfect. That's a dead end. Okay, hello. You guys listened to me about, you know, using some stuff up on the upper floors, I guess, because, wow, loot piles. Interesting. Buy items, sell items, sell items. Perhaps I can offer, okay. And then what do you do? You're a spy master. Great. Let's save here at Thieves start. And then immediately my little curiousness is wanting to look into here and see if I can just take stuff without angering them. So if I take this and this and this and this and this and all that stuff, is that going to anger people? I'm just curious. Well, if we're here, let's just take everything. Let's get the room cleared out. Okay. You angry at me? Not really? You angry at me? No. You? Okay. That should work then. Okay. And then where did I come in at? I did not come in there. I came in here. That is... Okay, what's this way? A room with a door in it. Okay, so it's getting a little bit more confusing than the Dark Brotherhood. Hello. Let's see what we have to work with. We have, what, 5 quests available? We have a hot stone. Okay. We have arms supply. We have antique ivory. We have drugs delivery. And the watch captain. And I believe the watch captain is one of the quests from, I want to say, the detailed city walls mod. I want to say, if my memory serves me correctly, because there was a quest available that was additionally in the Dark Brotherhood that wasn't available from the UESP. That's from a add-on from a mod. So we've done what technically one quest already with the Fighters Guild. So how about this? How about we do hot stone, arms supply, and antique ivory today, and then we will start with drugs delivery and if these quests in the next episode, unless these are super quick. So we'll find out though. Listen, Vasa, we got one of our family who's in trouble. We got a couple days to help out one of the family. Absolutely. Good, Hyle. One of our best cat burglars in Gothwick is holed up in a rat trap called the Restless Chasm. On her person is a hot stone she lifted from the palace. Now, the word is that someone saw it on her, and the guards are casing the place. Out of respect for the owner of the Restless Chasm, they're waiting 14 days before moving in. Get over to the Restless Chasm and give Carolissa Greencroft this hunk of silver in exchange for the emerald. And then you bring it back here. You understand? Good. Now hurry, there ain't time. Great. Looks like we're doing a kind of a bait and switch, it looks like. I went to the wrong area. See, I'm already getting lost. Okay, there we go. Go to our journal. Go into Gothwick. Okay, well, I guess we can't use our Gothwick. Can't use our active quest journal, which is a little unfortunate. You know, we just learned about it a few episodes ago, and we can't. Okay, so it's probably a tavern. So how many taverns are there? Okay, we're gonna go to these 2 over here because it's the closest. But knowing our luck, it'll be the one we go to last. The rest, is that what we needed? I thought it was the Dead Chasm. Nope, this one. Perfect. Our luck. Maybe our luck's turning around with us being a part of the Thieves Guild. Hello. By the mists, Vassip, you're a lifesaver. Turns out someone saw me with an emerald, and they figure it's the stolen gem. This hunk of silver will be my ticket out of here. Remind me to buy you a drink sometime. Now hurry back to Redard Yum House. They're gonna be real suspicious if you're not back in 12 days. Great. Go back to Aldingwall. Now we're kind of hoping to spawn in on the south side of town because it's closer, and we don't. Man, when I was part of the Knights and the Dark Brotherhood, I would prefer to always spawn here, but it would always spawn in the south, and now that we're wanting to spawn on the south, we're not going to get it. So I will be back when we are at the Thieves Guild. Okay, we're back here at the Thieves Guild. It's here, and here. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit better of a sense. Good job, S. Here that Carolissa Greencroft showed the guards the piece of silver. They thought it was an emerald, and they bought her a drink as an apology. I tell you, ain't no life like the life of a scoundrel. Here's your share of the emerald, 241 gold. You earned it, Vassa. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Get the next quest. Let me mark this as completed. And technically, arms supply is what's listed next in here, but on the UESP, I have antique ivory is next, so we're gonna do antique ivory first, just so I don't have a weird gap. That's a simple game. An item in a house that means lifting. Are you up for it? Absolutely. That's the spirit. As I said, nothing complicated about this job. Client wants to get a hold of a certain antique ivory piece, which currently resides in the Kingford residence here in Aldingwall. You have 2 days to bring it to me for the finder's fee of 223 gold. You got it, boss. This way, this way, this way, this way. Yep, okay. Now, I just gotta find this location. And hopefully, let's go up here, because there's typically a lot of people around here in the shops district, and we can ask about this residence, and maybe they'll point me in the right direction. We'll start with you. Good sir. Do you know the location of the... I forget where we need to go now. Kingford residence. Okay. Good sir, do you know the location of the Kingford residence? Northwest. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I appreciate it so very much. While we're here, though, I would really prefer it if it's marked on my map. So do either one of you know the location of the Kingford residence? No? Okay, fair enough. But what about you? Okay. I would be back once we have located the Kingford residence. Alright, we had it marked on our map. We actually kind of overshot it by just the tiniest amount. Here, and then it's going to be like right... Not this building, but it's going to be this building, correct? So it should be... Theoretically, a door should be... Oh, I was on the complete opposite side, but this should be the building. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's get into our sneaking position. And we know where it's going to be, so I don't even need to. It's going to be over in this door. Take you. This looks like the piece of ivory. Thank you. You didn't see anything. Okay, great. And I will be back once we are at the Thieves Guild. Alright, we're back here at the Thieves Guild. So let's turn in the ivory piece. Hello. Excellent work, Vassip. Just the way I like those jobs to go. No fuss, no muss. Here's your 223 gold, and congratulations on a job well done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm ready for the next quest, though, as I mark Antique Ivory as completed. Drug delivery is what I have next. Vassip, I got a job for you if you're interested. A little package needs delivering to Charway. What do you say? Absolutely. Great. Here's the package, some in Dulcet. It needs to be in Charway as soon as possible. Alabin Ashfield will meet you there in the Ashing residence. Be careful. If word of the shipment leaks out, we may have a bit of trouble with some of the freelance smugglers who think they own business in Daggerfall. All right. Let's go to Charing, which is here, 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 here. And let's see if we can go from our map. Can't. Unfortunate. Charway. That's not too far. It's actually about a day's travel. And is it a big town? It's a fairly decent-sized town, actually. Alright. And we're looking for what residence? The Ashing residence? Okay. What time is it, though? It looks like it's... No, it's only good old... let's wait 3 hours, then hopefully maybe the rain will stop. The rain did not stop, but it's much, much brighter outside, which you'd love to see. I can actually see if people are nearby, so I can pester them about where the residence is. I know we said we were only going to do a few quests, but we're actually moving through these quests quite quickly, so as long as this one doesn't have any unforeseen... way west. Way west. Okay. So as long as this one doesn't have any weird things happen, then probably what's going to happen is we're probably going to do a couple more quests. We might actually do all the quests that are available, depending on how long they are, because these have been a lot shorter than I thought they were going to be. Is it here? Yep, okay, great. Hello. I'm supposed to deliver something. Is it up here? Nope, never, almost never is. So I don't know why I went in here and tried to pretend like it was going to be. That's probably you, yes. I'm glad you made it through. These amateurs don't stand a chance against our organization. Here's 223 gold for your services. Good work. Great, thank you. Let's go back. Even though there is a Thieves Guild here, we've been kind of sticking to Aldingwall, so I kind of feel and of course we come on the east side, so I'll be back once we're at the Thieves Guild. Alright, we are back here at... Okay, you kind of frightened me. We're here back at the Thieves Guild. Let's turn this in. Oh, that was already technically turned in because we got the gold, so let's go ahead and mark that as done. Okay, arms supply. Alright, Facet. This is a simple sort of assignment, one you should have no trouble with. All you gotta do is bring this Iron Claymore over to our agent in Pintail Commons, get her payment from it, and bring it back. Think you can handle it? Absolutely. Okay then. Your contact is a young lady in green, about what you'd expect. Supposed to be hanging around a nook they call the Buckingsling residence in Pintail Commons. Now, Ellen Yumcroft has picked up some loot out there in Pintail Commons and wants you to bring it back to us. If you think you can handle all that, we'll expect you back here in 18 days with no excuses. So we have to do two things, I think. Drop something off, pick up some loot. Okay. We're looking for, just gonna search Commons. It's Pintail Commons. How far away is that? It's a decent, it's probably 3 days, I'd imagine. Yeah, 3 days. How big of a town? Okay, fairly decent-sized town. Okay, so oh, that's neat. We haven't seen that before. It's nice to see after, 30, I believe this is episode 33, so 33 episodes, we're still seeing some new stuff. I'm looking for the Buckingsling residence. Oh, you're going to show it on my map. Thank you so much. Oh, maybe all those points I'm putting into personality are finally starting to pay off. Maybe people are just finally starting to like me. And is it this location? No, it's the location directly behind this building. Okay, that's perfectly fine, understandable. Let's go in here, deliver the Iron Claymore, and then, here you go. Well done, Vassip. I couldn't have made it here as easily carrying that Iron Claymore. Here's a sample of what I've stolen so far, a sapphire. Bring it to Redard Yalm House and let him know that I'm fine. Thank you again, Vassip. See you soon. Okay. Deliver the sign. The Buckling Resident comment, then I'll give you this loot to bring back. Who will then give me some loot to bring back? I have 15. Oh, I don't have to go and do another thing. Okay, that's fine. I thought there was a secondary objective there, but it does not seem that was the case. I must have misunderstood what was being said. Hey, we came in on the south side of town, finally. Nice little quick jaunt over there. And we will actually finish today by doing the Watch Captain, and then that will put us at... Once we finish this quest, it'll put us... so both quests will put us at a 30 reputation, which will unlock the rest of the quests that are available, which, assuming there are no other quests that are added via mods, that happen at like rank 9 like it was for the Fighters Guild, that would mean I have roughly 11 quests left after that, which seems to me means either 1 or 2 more episodes, and that largely depends solely upon the how long these quests are, because if they are as long as these quests are, it'll be 1 episode, because these quests aren't that complicated or convoluted. Hey, dude. Oh, that's nice, Sapphire. Ellen Yomcroft gave you that madness. She must be doing okay on Pintail Commons. Good going, Vassip. Here's 34 gold for your trouble. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's mark arms supply as completed. Thank you. And finally, the Watch Captain, which you don't have listed, but doing it anyway. Time short, apprentice. I've got something for you if you got the time. It's about infiltrating the city walls and return with something that may help us get the watch off our backs. Absolutely. Right. For this job, you'll be working with Lysona Garewing. Your guildmate will keep watch while you investigate the walls. We know the captain hangs around the walls northeast of here. Make sure you record that direction in your journal you carry, since the folks out on the street won't be able to point you in the right direction. Get back here once you find something good here. We have to make it quick, so get this done in 4 days. We know the captain northeast of here. Apprentice Vassip, good to be working with you. I'm right behind you. Okay, well, let's actually mark here at Thieves Watch Captain. Start. I need to start saving more, especially because I believe this is the quest that kind of screwed up on me on the Dark Brotherhood, so I'm going to make sure northeast is what it was said, right? I really hope it's marked on my map. There. Northeast of where I was standing. So, this-ish location. And then, not alone, I am to investigate the city walls with a fellow guildmate to find something that may help us convince the captain. According to the instructions I received, the city walls I must investigate. Okay, that should update automatically. If it's anything like the Dark Brotherhood quest, because the Dark Brotherhood quest, the location would update via my quest journal, but there's no real guarantee that it's going to. So I'm gonna just go directly northeast, and I guess technically go into maybe one of these two buildings. And does it update my thing? Directly north of where I'm standing. Okay. What about here? North still. Very fine. Still north. Okay, it's probably going to be in one of these two buildings. It's probably going to be in the same area, general area that I was in the last time we did this, which is, I want to say, I forget which one it is, so it's going to be unfortunate, but I want to say it was... Okay, hold on. Southeast. Okay, I've actually missed it. It's still southeast, still southeast. Okay, so we've actually went by it. Northeast. It's this building. Okay. Pick. Does not unlock. Okay, can I please cast open? Thank you. Yeah, I'm just looking to steal something. I'm looking for some kind of something, though. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I probably will know it when I see it. I don't know it when I see it. Click on everything. Okay, perfectly fine. Let's, I guess, go into all of these buildings until we find what we're looking for. Open, thank you. This place seems empty. I'll stay outside and keep watch. If I see a guard coming, I'll knock twice and walk away. Make it quick. Okay, so this is where I need to be. Okay, looking for some kind of incriminating... Oh, this is incriminating evidence. This letter may be of interest to the guildmaster. Can I read it? My sweet flower, run away with me, far from Aldingwall. Leave your dreadful wife and her obsession with wealth. You are worth more to me than any trinket from some faraway land. The same cannot be said of her. The world was bleak before I peered into your radiant eyes. The most magnificent mountains of Skyrim and flowing streams of the Imperial Province are nothing compared to your smile. Let us leave this place. I am and will always be your buzzing bee of love, Barbolda Greenhouse. Okay, that is definitely incriminating evidence that we can use. Let's get out of here. You got a letter? Oh, it seems like our captain's got an affair. That seems like a good find. Okay, great. That was actually a lot more simple than the Dark Brotherhood quest was. If it, you know, hopefully there's, assuming there's not an additional thing once we go and turn this in, like, you know, now you got to go extort the captain, and because I believe last time we did it, we had to kill his. For the Dark Brotherhood, I believe we had to kill the Watch Captain's wife, is I want to say is what we did. We had to kill somebody and drag her body somewhere. But of course, being the Dark Brotherhood, we do things a little bit more different than the Thieves Guild. Okay, so we are going in the correct direction. Overall, the Thieves Guild is moving so quickly. Man, I am really surprised. Everything so far is so far in town. I'd imagine maybe we'll get a mission here or there that maybe it'll take us into a dungeon to grab like some kind of rare artifact, but probably gonna stick mainly to tents, I'd assume. Here you go, dude. Let me see that love letter. That's perfect for some blackmailing. Here, take this letter and drop it where you found the other one. The captain needs to know he can't play funny with us. Can I read that letter as well? Captain Agror Greensmith, we know of Barbolda Greenhouse. You step on our business and your lovely Crystolda Morton learns your secret. Play nice and we'll get along just fine. Great. That is great little tiny bit of, blackmail on our part. So I will be back once we are delivering this letter to the northeast corner of Aldingwall. All right, we're back here. I believe it was this one. Let's go on ahead and cast open. Same plan as before, Vass, but I'll knock if someone's coming. Great, I believe it was here. And then we're just gonna go here, leave, no, drop. There we go. Generally place the letter where you found it first. Great, get out of here. I don't know what that said, unfortunately. I accidentally clicked through it, I apologize. Maybe pause the video to look what it says, but I don't know. I clicked through that pretty darn fast. I hope that you guys can check to see. I'll be able to tell if I'm able to in editing, but I apologize. I will be back once we are turning this into the Thieves Guild. All right, we're back here at the Thieves Guild. Let's go and turn this quest in. Hey, dude. All's done, very good. If the captain has any ounce of wisdom, he'll stay calm and he won't bother us. Here's your pay for a job well done, both of you. See you, Vassip, says Lysona Gearwing. I will take the 207 gold. Did I rank up? I've not ranked up. I've done all the quests. So that'll be it for today's episode. I will make sure to travel enough to where the rest of the quests will pop up, because I have 30 rep now, so all the quests should be available now that are at least from the QASP wiki. If there's any additional quests, you know, reaching max rank, who knows? But I'll figure that out when it comes, because I will be reaching max rank for this guild as well. But I will do the outro now. For those that want to stick around and listen, they can. Today's book we are reading is From the Memory Stone of Makela Leki. I apologize, I don't know the correct pronunciation of that. But yeah, so for those that don't want to stick around and listen to that book as we travel quickly over here to Gothway Garden, because that's the location where I know that has the most immediate amount of bookshelves for me to kind of peruse. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. If you haven't already, go down and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date on when new videos come to the channel. Any major announcements for the channel will be made via the community tab. So yeah, if you guys could take a minute, go down and hit the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how much hitting the thumbs up button helps the channel grow with the algorithm and everything. And get prepared, because, you know, we're very quickly moving our way through Daggerfall, and after Daggerfall is done, well, first off is Starfield, because that's coming out in, I'm recording this on July the 30th, so that's coming out in roughly about a month, and we're going to be playing that over on Twitch, and the videos will eventually be coming over here to YouTube. And then after that, we got Morrowind, which is going to be blind, Oblivion, which is going to be blind, so we got a whole lot of Bethesda coming up in our future. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye. And for those that want to stick around and listen, I will be back once we find From the Memory Stone. Alright, get prepared, because it is a little lengthy, not as long as, you know, the Fool's Ebony, but it's still lengthy. From the Memory Stone of Makela Leki. I'm going to go with Leki. This is a faithful reproduction of the thoughts recorded in Makela Leki's Memory Stone, found in the Bankarai Pass in the Year of Reckoning in the First Era, 973. 7 years before the fall of Orsinium, due to the combined efforts of the armies of Daggerfall, Sentinel, and the Order of Diagna. Almost all of this is in the first person, as Makela was unfamiliar with the protocols of scholarly formalities of recording herself into a memory stone. Nonetheless, her heroism and heroic deeds live on, her memories fresh in the stone for all to feel and hear. I wonder if this will really work. The Mages Guild took me for 25,000 gold crowns, if it doesn't. Imagine, this stone will record my thoughts. What did they say? Just unwrap it from the silver foil and leather bag, and as soon as it touches my flesh, it'll begin to record. Ah, the pain. I must block it out. No one would want to hold my stone and hear my thoughts if I let it record my pain. Thank the Ebon Arm and the training I received in the Hall of Virtues of War. I can block out this pain. There. It's walled off. Yes, I can still see it there, just beyond my consciousness, lurking like a hungry wolf. A wolf that will soon consume me. I see also my inevitable death from these damned wounds. No potions left. The healing crystal and ring are used up, and me, with not even magic enough to light a candle. Oh, but the gods did give me other gifts. The gift of sword singing, the thrill of battle, Frandar Hunding's Book of Circles, the way of the sword. But then that is my story. I get ahead of myself. I am Makela Leki, a warrior, a sword singer, a second-level Ansai. In my cradle, I could form the Shahai, the spirit sword, the mystical blade, mind formed of pure thought, serpents intertwined with vines of roses to form the blade, as beautiful as... I'm about to tell you all about that. To tell you my story, a story of valiant battle, of my lovers, of my wars, of my betrayal, and of this last glorious victory. To tell you of how I came to this distant, lonely pass, me and 5 companions, to fight these men and monsters, to defeat the army that would fall on my people like cowards in the night. But again, I get ahead of myself. I am a simple warrior. I grew up as a maiden of the Spirit Blade. As early as I can remember, I wanted to be a singer, to feel the hunger of the blade in my hands, to feel it come alive and take my enemies. I am told our people were artisans and poets long ago in our desert homes. Here, in New Home, now known as Hammerfell, many of us have returned to those ancient ways, but to me, there is but one way, the way of the sword. Ah, this is hard to tell. I grew up in a noble family, the only one of 3 brothers and 2 sisters that felt the calling, the song of the sword. Father understood, for he too had felt the call. He had become a master, and Ansai long before settling down in our estate to raise a family. At 11, I entered the Hall of the Virtues of War and joined the Maidens of the Spirit Sword. In my band, there were 6 of us: Daring Julia, Solid Patia, Big Katar, Katie, Svelte, Sigila, Wise Zell, and me. All are gone now, save me, and soon I will join them in the halls of the unknown gods of war. We drank together, we fought, we wept, we grew in the way of the sword. We joined in our learnings in the hall with our brothers of the blade. Learning from each other, we all sat at the feet of the hall masters, striving to learn the depths of the Shahai, making the spirit's blade into a real weapon as Frandar Hunding had. Only a few have the purity of heart and virtue to be able to take the step and learn the mysteries of Ansai, sword sainthood. Somehow, of all the brothers and the maidens, I only possessed unique qualities, the faint but strong enough flicker of magicka to call forth the Shahai. Many times I called it, seldom would it become substantial enough to be a weapon. To be an Ansai, the first level you need to be able to call it, and that I could, so I became the first Ansai from our local hall in 2 generations. Oh, I have so much to tell, so many memories, so many treasures to share with you, my unknown companion. How do I start? The pain is still out there, lurking, hungry, slowly consuming what's left of me. I guess I'd better tell of the final battle, the one that has left me here, and then if I have the will left, tell you of my life, of my love, Ralph. Oh, what a lad he was, what times we shared, ebb and arm. Forgive me, my mind wanders. Let me go to the final battle. To start, in the middle of, yes, we maidens grew, learned, mastered the way, and upon completing the walkabout, to you who are not singers, this is a wilderness trek emulating the times of Frandar Hunding, where we each wander the countryside, righting wrongs, defeating monsters, performing quests in the name of virtue. Some of us in our hall took years to finish. Always there is danger, we 6 maidens each returned in our own good time. But many are they who do not live to return from the walkabout. We returned, each to our own lives, to meet in the hall once a week, to tell our stories to the new maidens and brothers, and to perform as instructors in the way of the sword. All was well till the night of the mid-year festival. All our people were reveling and enjoying the repast. But for we 6 maidens, it happened that the festival day fell on our day of meeting in the hall, our day of prayer and fasting in honor to the way of the sword. As we met late into the night, a knocking rang on our door. When I opened it, there was a guardian of the Bankorai Pass in the Rotharian Mountains, wounded and near death. He told us of betrayal from the north, an invasion sponsored by the Crystal Tower of High Rock, led by King Joel of Daggerfall, our ally in the war with Orsinium. Quickly, we used up a crystal of healing and restoring him to vitality. We sent him on to the king, while we 6 grabbed our weapons and armor of power, and as many potions, marks, and crystals and rings we could carry. We flew to the pass, hoping upon hope that we would not be too late. Our journey was not in vain, for we arrived just at the very point where the last 3 guardians were overwhelmed by the horde. Into the pass we ran, forming the old battle line 6 abreast. Oh, did we fight! The song of the sword was a joyous noise, slicing through the ranks of evil. We fought for hours. Julia was the first to fall, a cowardly poisoned dagger finding a rent in her armor. Then one by one all fell, save me. Oh, cruel ebon arm. Then my beloved sword, the sword of my father, the one with the serpent's crest, fashioned by the master swordsmith singer Tansel, broke in my hands. All was lost. Our 6 lives spent in vain. Now many, many of them would pour through the pass. I would be easy prey for them, like a newborn child. I wept in frustration. Then I remembered the hearth in our home, the book, Friend R. Hunting's Book of Circles, The Way of Strategy. I reached for the Shahai, the spirit sword, that which I could never reliably form when I needed it, and behold, it was alive with fire. It formed in my hand, ablaze with power. Oh, I slew mightily. Right and left, like a scythe through wheat. All the way to the Lord of the Tower I fought. With one blow I cut his magical armor asunder. One more took his head. But to do that deed cost me dearly. Wounds by the dozen, for although I had magical armor, it was not formed as spirit like my blade. It was not as invincible as my blade or my own spirit, and I was sorely wounded. With the felling of King Joel, his army crumbled. They fled before my wrath. All ran back through the pass, not even pausing to collect their dead and wounded. All who could stand ran for their lives, and I slew all I could reach, but my breath was coming short, and the pain... Finally, I rested on this rock where you find me now. I don't know why I chanced to bring this stone along. I bought it on a whim, really, with the loot from, well, I guess I need to really stop and tell my story in order. I feel able to go on to tell you more. The eternal night is descending more slowly than I thought. Not just yet. Am I ready to compose my death poem? A little sip of water and, well, I think I will go back and tell you my life, maybe some details about the battle, and, oh yes, about Ralph and our children. Where will I start? I am a simple warrior. I grew up as a maiden of the spirit blade, as early as I can remember. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was from the memory stone of Makela, Leki. So for those that stuck around and listened, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.